Good evening.
Good evening.
This is the agenda of the regular meeting of the Board of Trustees of Cook County, Illinois. Today is March 22nd, 2022. At this time, I will ask the clerk to call the meeting to order.
Trustee Cap?
Here.
Trustee Hodges?
Here.
Trustee Garcia?
Here.
Trustee Greer?
Here.
Trustee Richardson?
Here.
Trustee Claybrook?
Here. Thank you. We have a quorum present, so we stand for the pledge of allegiance. We need the clerk to take the oath.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, thank you. Is there any correction that needs to be made to the minutes for the meeting that was held on May 8th, 2022? Are there any corrections or amendments that need to be made? If no corrections need to be made to the minutes, I will ask for a motion to approve the minutes for March 8th, 2022.
I'll make a motion to approve the meeting minutes from March 8th, 2022.
Okay, there's a motion on the floor by Trustee Claybrook to approve the minutes of the meeting of March 8th, 2022. Can we have a second, please?
Second.
Second by Trustee Richardson. Will the clerk take the roll?
Trustee Cap?
Yes.
Trustee Hodges?
Yes.
Trustee Garcia?
Yes.
Trustee Greer?
Yes.
Trustee Richardson?
Yes.
Trustee Claybrook?
Yes.
All right, motion passed. Thank you. Before we open the session up to the public, if you would just state your name and your reason for addressing the board. Please limit your comments to 3 minutes. So at this time, I will ask for a motion to open the meeting to the public.
Motion to open the meeting to the public.
There's a motion on the floor by Trustee Garcia to open the meeting to the public. Could we have a second, please? Second by Trustee Hodges. For the clerk take the roll.
Trustee Cap?
Yes.
Trustee Hodges?
Yes.
Trustee Garcia?
Yes.
Trustee Greer?
Yes.
Trustee Richardson?
Yes.
Trustee Claybrook?
Yes.
All right, motion passed. Meeting is now open to the public. Are there any public comments? Are there any public comments? Okay, I will ask for a motion to close the meeting to the public.
Make a motion to close the meeting to the public.
There's a motion on the floor by Trustee Claybrook to close the meeting to the public. Could we have a second, please?
Second.
Second by Trustee Richardson. Will the clerk take the roll?
Trustee Cap?
Yes.
Trustee Hodges?
Yes.
Trustee Garcia?
Yes.
Trustee Greer?
Yes.
Trustee Richardson?
Yes.
Trustee Claybrook?
Yes.
All right, motion passed, so thank you. Well, we're just making, the village is, getting ready for spring. We'll have some spring cleaning. We want to try to set up some things, maybe to help our seniors out on doing some things. Mr. Johnson, you're not old enough for a senior, but you will do that. And, and more information will be given on that at a later time, so we would probably like to get some people together, do some volunteerism, some volunteering, I should say. I mean, for certain small projects in the community to help out some of the residents, the seniors, and maybe people that's living alone, maybe handicapped or doesn't have any help. So more information will be forthcoming on that. So thank you. Clerk Lewis.
Good evening, everyone.
Good
evening.
I do not have anything, Mayor.
Thank you, Clerk Lewis. Public Education, Health, Safety, and Welfare, Trustee Burnham.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Illinois law requires the pharmacist to talk to you about your new or changed prescription. If the pharmacist fails to discuss any new or changed prescription with you, and it's happened more than once or twice, you can contact the state regulatory authorities complaint intake unit, 100 West Randolph Street, or you can call 312-814-6910. There are some recalls. General Motors have a recall on the 740K SUV. The headlights are too bright. There's recall on your Brute and Sure deodorant. That's due to a presence of benzene. It's a flammable chemical. The chemical is not in the ingredient. Instead, it comes from the propellant used to spray the deodorant from the can. The product has an expiration date of on or before 2023. All the recalled products are packaged in aerosol cans, so that Brute and Sure deodorant products. There's also a recall on the kitty smoke alarms. There's a recall on Alka-Seltzer products, buttermilk biscuit dough. Coca-Cola has issued a recall also. Coca-Cola and Sprite products and Minute Maid products. They have contaminated metal. So if you have these products with the expiration date of 2022, you can either take it back to the store or just throw the can or throw it away. This is tornado season, and generally the safest spot during a tornado is in your basement or the lowest floor of your home. Stay away from the windows or doors. Other safe products in your home include bathrooms, closets, low crawl spaces, or other locations near the center of your home. Stay away from outer walls or openings. We should never take these tornado warnings seriously because it's just so much been happening with the different change of climates and weather.
Did you say we should take them seriously? Oh, we should.
Yes, you did.
We should take
Yes,
them seriously. Okay.
yes. So sometimes you may hear a warning and you think it's not gonna happen to us and you'll go on about your daily walk of life, but we need to be more careful with that. The Foundation of Health Research at Northwestern University, they have a unique study for Afro-American youth, age 14 to 19. It's called On the Rise Study. It explores how the life experiences, challenges, and triumphs that they have shaped academic success and health. Participating in On the Rise research study involves 3 visits, 3 hours each time over 2 years at the Northwestern University Research Center in Evanston. A person can earn up to $925. So if you know of some families that are interested in involving their young person in this research project, you can sign up on www.ontherightstudy.org, or you can call 847-467-5650. Kentanja Brown Jackson, as you know, is an American attorney who has served as a federal judge. She is currently a nominee for the Supreme Court, so she is waiting confirmation in the Senate. So we wish her lots of luck. And last but not least, if you see something, say something. You can dial 911 if a crime is in progress, or some health, safety, or property is in immediate danger. Thank you.
Thank you, Trustee Graham, for that report and your information. This time we will hear reports from Trustee Presidd, Public Works and Building.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
For Public Works, I don't have anything there, but I have some information from the Forest Preserves of Cook County. And now is the time you can get your 40 accessible shelters for popcorn, picnic, or outdoor event permits. You can go to fpdcc.com and you can apply online. Thank you, sir. You can apply online, and when you apply for the permit, there are no COVID-19 related capacity restrictions for outdoor permitted events and picnics. And everything is online, so now's the time, the earlier the better, to reserve a spot for if you have an outdoor event for the Cook County Forest. That's all I have.
Thank you, Trustee Kilbreth. Kevin, you can give the other numbers one also.
Oh.
Trustee Garcia, so we just have all right, Kevin, so you can give your report, until we tell what the project is about, and what I know there, one else doesn't know, so. floor is yours.
Okay, thank you, Mayor. So my name is Kevin Bollinger. I'm with the firm Mott McDonald. And so we're the engineers for the grade separation alternate analysis at Burnham and the tracks there by Brainerd. So as part of our work, you know, as we're getting started, and so we're looking at different alternates. And so right now we're in the very early stages. And so part of this study is coming up with a logo for the project. So we subcontracted out to a public outreach firm, Morale. You can see their name there in the lower right-hand corner. So part of the process, and it's kind of the fun part of the project, is coming up with a logo for the project. You know, where the logo would be on the website, be on a newsletter, or any type of information material. So what I just passed out on the front page are the different, there's 3 options that our firm came up with. So right now what we're looking for is which option to go with on the front page, and then on the back page is kind of the color palette for the logo. So what we're looking for is on the first page, which option you guys would like, and then on the second page on the back, you know, what color schemes would you be interested in. So it's that kind of vote, you know, so there's a vote on the first page and then there's a vote on the second page. So with the logo options that we have for the Burnham grade separation, anybody just go ahead and interrupt me at any point in time. I don't know how in depth you wanted me to go, Mayor, as far as the project itself, but because.
So again, this is for the Burnham grade separation. I'm sure most of the board members are aware of the fact that the village and the county and the government and IDOT in the process of developing a grade separation at Burnham Branch, which would be a bridge that would eliminate the train blocking the street for hours sometime in that program. So this is just another component of it. And so the purpose of this is to get some input from the community, the boards and people. So, you know, this is an open administration, so your ideas count, and we want to keep everyone abreast of what's going on. So Kevin, so you want this back by Friday, right? You got an email sent Friday?
Yeah, which was like a couple of days. So,
yeah.
I mean, we would like to. I mean, it doesn't have to be that, but that's kind of the goal, is to get that back and you can take a look at which options you like. You know, get back to clerk and the mayor, and mayor will get back to us on which ones you guys like. So now, as we go further on with the project, you know, there's going to be more meetings where we get more in depth into the, you know, what's going into the project. So that's why I didn't get into too much detail, because the county is, you know, watching us, and they're very interested in the project, and they want to make sure that we go through the right procedures. That's all. So that's the reason why I didn't get into it too much. So,
Does the board, anybody have any questions?
Where would the logo be presented at? Where, I mean, for like a sign or?
okay, so it would be on the website. So if you look at the right-hand, say, side of the piece of paper on the first page. So if you look at the right-hand side, so we look
Hold on,
at.
Kevin, so everybody can.
Oh, I'm sorry. So on the right-hand side right here, this picture right here is more or less like what the website, you know, might look like. And then if you look at the top, there's the logo, you know, Burnham. So you could look at each one of the options on how it would be presented. So this would be on the website, it would be on a newsletter that might be handed out. So that's what it is. And then the color scheme that you see here, so you see kind of the green, blue, almost like a teal, and then an orange. And then if you look at the back, that's like option 3. So you have the green and the yellow, you know, which are the Burnham colors, the Packer colors, and then you got your secondary palette. And then if you look, that matches kind of what the web page would look like. And so those colors would change depending on, you know, if you like option 1, 2, or 3. But the colors are kind of explained there what each color means, so, you know, that's what we're looking for, you know, which option on page 1, and then on the second page, the color. So, yes?
I think, I like option 2.
You like option 2? Okay, so option 2 is the letter B for Burnham, and then there's an A there for Avenue, and then it kind of shows like a railroad track type of thing.
Yeah, we like that. I'll vote for that one too.
You like that one?
We got 4 for option 2.
I couldn't eat veto that.
Now, what about option 1? Anybody like option 1? Well, so
It looks okay.
it looks okay.
Option 2
But
takes
I
the
really
eye.
like 2.
Yeah,
Option 2 takes the eye, okay.
Yeah, we're gonna vote for 2.
Cause somebody said, what does B stand for? Burnham.
And
Yeah.
it's on Burnham Avenue.
Yeah,
Burnham
right,
is
so,
Ryder.
yes, so that was kind of the idea.
Yeah.
But if you look at the different options too, we have bullet points in there kind of describing what the logo is supposed to represent. So you can take a look at that too. So the first one, you know, it shows a house, which is supposed to be community, and you have kind of the, you know, rolling overpass or underpass in there, and you know, you have your option 2, which is the DNA, you know, type logo. And then the third option is very contemporary, kind of shows the tracks and the roadways separated, you know, where you want it separated. So that was kind of the other idea. So with each one of these options, I mean, all of these different types of logos would be included in that option.
Okay, Kevin, so my last question is,
Yeah.
I know the cameras were installed, and is it the projection of about 15,000 cars pass through there per day, is that correct?
We'll look at the data and give you an answer on that.
So how long will the cameras be up, about?
They should be down. They're still
Oh,
up.
they took them down already?
They should have taken them down.
I don't think I noticed it today.
I didn't notice, I noticed them last week.
Yeah, I noticed it last
Okay, they
week.
should have taken them down because we already took our counts. You're supposed to just, so what it is, it's a video, and then the software that correlates with the cars and that can actually count the cars. But it should have been, as far as I know, it should have been taken down. Maybe I'll take a ride back.
No, I think it has, because I don't.
Has it?
notice the
Okay,
street.
good.
I haven't noticed it.
I would have noticed, yeah.
Yeah, I would've-
Okay, good.
And I don't go that way just so I don't get caught by the train.
Excuse me?
I said, I don't even go that way just so I don't get caught by the train.
Oh, yeah.
No, but.
Well, hopefully by the time we're done with this, you won't have to worry about that.
One of the, one of the trustees thought the camera was there for speeding, but I told him.
Yeah, it kind of does look like radar.
Okay, but no one else has any questions?
Can't we just have a vote?
Separate sizes,
Already,
right,
right?
different dimensions?
Right, so those are different.
How many people do we have?
How many 2s do we have? We have
It's
at
not
least-
gonna be an official vote, because it's not on the agenda, but just, so yes for 2, yes for 2, yes for 2.
Right, okay, so there was a
I don't know
question.
yet.
Yeah, so there was a question on the different sizes of the logo. So each one has kind of a different combination of the same type of logo, but that would be included, you know, depending on what, you know, if it's a newsletter, you know, we might go with a smaller one, you know, and then on the website, you know, it's this one. Actually, I got that reversed. What's on the website now would be this. I mean, you could take a look at that too and tell us what you'd like to see.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
We have to pick the color on the back. So what, we have to look at the 3 options on the back too.
Yeah.
So which one do you like? Option 1, option 2, option 3? I'm for 3. 3 is what you showed as your
That's
demo.
correct. That's correct.
with the rooms and that's
Three.
Okay.
We have 2 3s here.
Those three.
Three. Travis, you 3?
Good. Thank you, Kevin.
2 on the
Okay.
front, 3 on the back.
Yeah. Okay,
Got that, finished?
I mean, finance trustee, Kevin, what I
I have nothing. Oh, I have a couple things. So the light was installed on Burnham Avenue and it's been missing for over 20 years. There's a light at the bottom of the bridge that was knocked down probably 20, 21, 22 years ago. It was finally put back up
Oh, that one?
yesterday
On the west, on the east side?
on the golf course side. It was the one at the bottom of the bridge.
Get to the bottom?
Yeah, it was on the right. You will tell because it's real nice and shiny. It's brand new. The second item I have is the community garden. I rototilled it last week. Lonnie and I cleaned it up. We raked it, and today extra dirt was delivered. So then we're pretty close to planting. Some of the crops could be planted already. So we're thinking if the weather's nice, we might work on it a little bit tomorrow. If not, whatever day the weather gets nicer.
All right, thank you.
Depending on the weather.
We won't have you out there.
We ain't gonna be in there in the rain. I was out there today and it was fine. It was nice during the day.
So is that it, trustee?
That's all I have.
Yeah,
Thank
thanks
you.
for working on that.
Public utilities, trustee Richardson.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I don't have anything to report.
Okay, thank you, trustee Richardson. The Park and Recreation, trustee Hodges.
Yes, good evening. Good evening. We're gonna partner with Calumet Memorial Park District for Easter egg hunt on April 9th, 2022. And they're looking for volunteers, so anybody wanna volunteer, you can call me at 773-437-9058, or you can call the Park District 708-868-825-30. Yeah, if you want to volunteer, but if you just wanna show up and volunteer, show up, the egg hunt is at 12. If you wanna come in and volunteer, show up at 11, and we'll find some, get done. Also, I'll be cleaning up, I'll be working on cleaning up the park on 2 days that week, the Burnham Park, April 6th and April 8th, 4:30 to 6, we're gonna be cleaning up the park. We're gonna try to do a little park cleanup once a month, and we're gonna go through different parts of Burnham to do. But that week, we're gonna concentrate on Burnham Park since we're gonna have an event that week, that month, that week. So
So
that's
what are your,
we're gonna.
what are your 2 cleanup dates?
Cleanup dates is April 6th from 4:30 to 6, and April 8th from 4:30 to 6. And just,
Be prepared to clean up after dogs,
hey, we're here for
because
it.
that needs to be cleaned up before the kids pick up eggs.
Do we have signs posted at that park about,
You can let your dogs go out there, do that.
Well, you still wanna.
They probably do.
We still need to be prepared to pick
Yeah,
up.
yeah, that's a great
So bring a
part.
shovel or something.
Yeah.
Shovel, a bucket, garbage can, something,
Yeah.
garbage
six
bag.
and the eight?
The 6th and the 8th,
So
that
clean up
Wednesday,
at
and
4:30?
that Wednesday and Friday from 4:30 to 6. And,
The egg hunt is on the,
on the
Saturday.
9th, that's Saturday.
Okay, I'll put a note. I'll sign Lonnie up to come and help.
And those 2 days, and we're gonna try to do things like that at least once a month to keep our parks clean, though. And that's it.
That was kind of what I was making reference to earlier, when I said that, we'll probably get together, a couple of seniors that need some things done. I know a lady, Nancy, really needs some special attention, so we could just paint it for, and sand it down, and get it painted, and, a couple other things, so. And I know where they are, so I'll put that together. And the season is young, so we got some time to get some of that stuff done, so thank you for your report. Are there any presentation of petitions? Are there any communications, responses, or memorials? I would like to announce the passing of Mr. Ochoa from Burnham Avenue. I would also like to announce the passing of Ms. Rice from Calhoun. And Ms. Warren was found dead this morning from Martha Place, so that is 3 residents from the village of Burnham, who have passed away recently. So I'll just ask for a moment of silence for them, please. Okay, thank you, thank you.
I have the visitation for Mr. Ochoa. It's Sunday. It opens.
What time is it?
It's from like 2 to 6, Sunday it opens. I I know that because one of the sons sent it to my daughter. I can't make it either, I'm somewhere else that day.
Okay.
So if somebody, I'll have somebody from the family go.
Okay. Okay. Any unfinished business that we have? We don't have anything on the new business, so I will ask for a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
There's a motion on the floor by trustee Cap to adjourn. Can we have a second, please?
I'll second the motion.
A second by trustee Hodges. Will clerk take the roll?
Trustee Cap?
Yes.
Trustee Hodges?
Yes.
Trustee Garcia?
Yes.
Trustee Greer?
Yes.
Trustee Richardson?
Yes.
Trustee Claybrook?
Yes.
Motion says, thank you, meeting adjourned. Thank you for coming.
They had to leave.